Good morning, guys. It's Jenny here from Just Jenny Journaling. Welcome back to my channel. Today is going to be just a little share of a haul of stamps that I picked up yesterday in one of our local charity shops. Don't often get such a big haul, to be fair, so I thought it'd be nice just to share. Just because it's a little bit exciting really, and I love seeing what other people find in their local charity shops, and to say it's always worth having a look, because our crafting supplies can be quite expensive if you buy them all new, but if you keep your eye out you can get some real bargains. So yeah, the story behind this is that I did some book sorting on Thursday, I think, and I actually took some books to one of the charity shops locally, and I got my pile mixed up, and there was a lovely book filled with botanical images that I popped in the pile by mistake. So the long and the short of it was that I popped back yesterday, because I was out for the day on Friday, to see if I could buy it back if they'd put it out, and we couldn't find it. We couldn't find it, but it's just one of those things. I'm sure I'll come across it again. Anyway, as I was walking out of the shop, I spied this little basket filled with well, I spied this first of all, if I can show you. This brand new set of Japanese themed rubber stamps. And if you can see the little teapot, no, not teapots, are they? Little lanterns. And what's interesting about this is that my latest project, so that's the first one. Becky, the gratitude journal I'm doing, she loves all things Japanese, and I had been wondering about trying to get some Japanese bits and pieces. So when this caught my eye, I snapped it up. So that was the first thing that I found, and I think they'd been having a clear out, because I also found this beautiful rose sort of stamp that was used. And then I think she just had a real clear out of things that she hadn't used. So this is a little vintage sewing themed set that I found. And then, oh, let's go on. She cleared out some of her little magazines, I think, as well. So anyway, this is a single one. It says Nature Love. I don't know if you can see that, but I think that's going to be absolutely beautiful. Let's have a look. I'm loving my nature themed journals at the moment. I'm trying to get the price off. Should have done that before, shouldn't I, guys? But yeah, how lovely is that? Such a delicate little one. So I picked that up for 50p, as you can see. This one here is a fun. This was again from a magazine, I think, but it was from a Jubilee. So I don't know, was that would have been in the 70s? Well, it probably wouldn't have been the 70s, but if you can see, it's all things English. Everything stops for tea. Little telephone box, banners. I think that's pretty, just pretty. And then picked up some single ones. I don't know if you can see these very well, to be honest, but just a little floral border. I'm going to have to sort these out myself, because a little girl who's a little ballet dancer in a tutu and a little rose. Then there was that one. So those are all single. But then it came. I went away to get some cash because they didn't take debit cards. When I came back, I found some more. So this stained glass collection. Oh, done it again. You can see here. Again, these were all came with a magazine, I think. But I love this. I can see that going down really well. It's a really nice size for travellers' notebooks as well. And you can see you can almost stamp them and put them on the front of journals. So I picked that up, and then I saw this one. This one's an Art Nouveau stamp set. And it's obviously from the same magazine. But if you can have a look at that, guys. In fact, I've got some Art Nouveau themed note paper. Can you see that? See that border? And that, I think that was £1.99 for that whole set. So I was really pleased with that. And then there's more, because I love this. I love this one because I was thinking about doing. I've got some tree stamps because I think they're beautiful, but I love the little, just the whole landscape type vibe of that one and this one. But the deer. The deer. I was thinking about using some napkins in my January day book. So you've got little foxes. I think that's, and they haven't been used. So I was really, really pleased with that. The magazines are still live. They've got a craft club at Taya's, my daughter's school. I think I might just hand them on to the teachers to see whether or not they'll find the paper craft magazines useful. But that's again an Oriental collection, if you can see that. Look at the bamboo and the lantern. Is that cherry blossom supposed to be? Got the lovely little geisha girl in her kimono. And the border and the fan. So, pick that up. Those were the nicely presented. And then we did have a few that were just loose. And I went through, they're not so easy to see, but I went through and I picked some out and put some on a separate little sheet that I wouldn't use and said, would you be able to resell them? And he was quite happy to do that, because I don't do teddies, I don't do teddy bears and stuff with, it's just, no, I just don't. So I liked, this is there, believe it or not. I've got some 70s style mini journals that I started in the summer, my little coffee box ones that I really do need to finish. And I thought this little lady would be absolutely perfect. Almost, if you can see that. So it's looking a bit battered, the packaging. And I kept this sort of little label, not label, oh, you know what I mean. Border, no, not even a border thing. This one is in here somewhere, the corner flower, floral, is in there somewhere. I've just dropped the bag. I've just dropped the bag on the floor, and something's come to bits, but so I picked this edge punch up. I checked they were working before I dropped it on the floor. It was, whether it is now I don't know, but I know they can be really pricey, and I bought one so far ever full price, and then the others I've picked up so far have been from the charity shops. That's a little floral one for £1.99 each. I think that was such a bargain. And this is a little punch thing with a swirl, but that'd be really nice along the edges, and that works too. Picked up another 99p. I have got some a few alphabet sets, but not in this font, and again that can be quite pricey to try and build up a few sets just for the sake of it, And finally there were just a few of the tiny little squares at 50p each. But this I absolutely adore. I absolutely adore this one. So this is a wooden stamp, but it's the little countryside post box. I don't know if you can see, sort of built into the little wall with the ivy over it. I love it. Absolutely love that. In fact, I'm just finishing off the vintage florals. I think that could be quite nice in some of those. I'm going to do some ephemera today. Do you not think? Scribbles. I think that's lovely. So I'm really, really, really excited about that. Really excited about that. Lovely image, lovely image. And then just a couple of little bits, really. Don't know if you can see, but I'll pop that in there. Does that help if I do that? Just a little telephone. retro style telephone, and then a rose, 50p. It's a nice size, and this looked like not like an apothecary set, but kind of. I don't know if you can see it. Oh, we probably see it from this side. Look, ah, how fun is that? I don't know what you. It's just lovely. A little collection of bottles. And this goes with the Art Nouveau type set, I think. Well, it's along that theme. Art Nouveau, the, is it Rainy Mackintosh? I think it's Rainy Mackintosh, sort of look to it. I remember sort of in my Bible journaling learning how to draw these, and I pop them in because I think they're fab. And finally, I picked up just a little bird on the wing there. And so that was my haul yesterday. Really excited, and you will be seeing some of these quite soon in my projects. I'll definitely be, actually this might go, I might use this today in my vintage floral journals. They're all together now. They're all together. I popped the what's the word? Signatures are in. The digis are in. I'm really quite pleased with them, to be honest. Well, actually, I'm very pleased with them. Very pleased with them. So it's just, did I not sew that one in? No. No. So it's just a matter of ephemera and tabs. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this little haul, guys. Thank you for joining me. There are some new followers actually that I need to check up on. This is first thing in the morning. I'm trying to get this done before the day starts, to say welcome to, because I think we've had 4 or 5 new people join since the last time I mentioned and said hello. So hello anyway, and I will check up on your names and say an official hi in the next video. Take care, guys. Bye. Bye.